Bomba-dee-da, 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 bomba-dee-da.
All right, guys, just landed in DFW. Headed to Aimnatcon. Got to go find Matt and Matthew, my podcast buddies. Get this thing going. Learn about some real estate and have some fun, meet some new people. Gonna be a good one. Hang on. Gonna really step this game up. That's what we're talking about. Gotta take the chance. You got it. Here we are. Happy Trails back together again.
Yes!
Waiting for our Uber.
Dallas, Fort Worth.
Radio voice.
Radio voice activated.
Hey, how about
Welcome.
that? Here we are, and we got special guest, Matthew Bynum.
Matthew, give us your best radio voice.
This, tuning in, Matt Bynum Jr. Happy Trails.
Yes, we are here, ready to make some waves. We got some merch from Matt, Bynum Aesthetic Dentistry.
Boom.
I don't know if it's a D. Oh, maybe that's a B. It just says it looks like a D because I'm looking in the mirror.
It's a D for you. Hey.
What? We'll have a lot of good content coming this weekend for our Happy Trails people. So it's hotter than a lot of things
Than Hades.
right now. 108 or something, right?
You're in the big D.
Yeah. So we decided to stand outside to wait for our Uber. Anyway, we'll be back at you soon.
Peace.
Well, good morning there, Happy Trails kids. Thanks for joining us. This is the morning of the beginning of our conference, Aimnatcon, whatever that weird word is, but we're here and we're at breakfast. I'm with the Matts and we're going to talk about what are our expectations for the conference today. I'm kind of hoping to see some good speakers, just to get a general view or general education on some real estate, what's going on in the world. Also looking forward to meeting some people, seeing some friends that we made last year, and connecting with some new guys. So we have Matt and Matthew are here with us, and we're going to get Matthew's perspective.
Yeah, I think today it's just going to be, kind of the lay of the land here at the real estate conference, kind of picking out what we're going to be doing the next couple of days. I'm excited to see some speakers. Saw that the guy who wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad is going to be speaking. Not sure if he's going to be speaking. Yes, Kiyosaki. Not sure if he's going to be speaking today or tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to that and just networking. So
He's pretty good at networking. That guy can BS his way through a lot of shit. Kind of like his dad. Okay, and maybe we should see here. Let's talk to Matt.
Hey. How you doing, everybody? Breakfast, most important meal of the day, they say, so we're enjoying it. Looking forward to meeting some new people, learn some new information. Want to hear some updates on what the temperature is here in Dallas with the market. Looks like they're building everywhere, so something's got to be happening. But yeah, just looking for some new information, some good speakers, and some time with these two characters. So let's roll.
Roll it. Here we are. All right, just got done with lunch on day one in our private meeting. People are headed back into the classroom. Talked to a guy who does a podcast on real estate. He's really witty, pretty good dude. Real estate guys. Had a guy from Marcus and Millichap, who's a big broker firm. He's a vice or senior VP or something. He talked about market trends and what's going on here, how it's time, get her done, do something. It's better to get something done than sit and watch. If you sit and watch, it's no good. Learned about one quote that he said was, I'd rather, your past can be something that you can use as a university to teach you, or you can use it as a stick to beat yourself up with. So you decide what you want to do and what's going to take you far. Matt had to take a phone call, and I have a jacket on because it's freaking freezing in here. Good God. And I knew it was going to happen. It's 108 outside, and it's freezing in here. Anyway, so we're going to try and get some interviews with some of our buddies later, and ask a few questions to some of our peeps. So hopefully we can get that done here in the next couple of days, and we'll keep updating you. But things are going well. It's like good energy in there and good stuff. And there's Matthew. Any rockstar takeaway from the first couple
Let's see.
guys?
Dude, there's so much information. I'm gonna loop back in after today's over.
We got Robert
We
Kiyosaki
got
this
too much to go.
afternoon, so
Too much information.
that will be interesting. He's quite an entertainer, I guess. Hey, happy trails!
Hey,
Here
what's
we are.
up? What's up? Happy trails.
Yeah, happy trails. Radio voice.
Radio voice activated.
So we are finishing up our first day at Aimnatcon, and Matthew's over here, our guest, our special guest.
It's a nice hat, Matt.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Repping the swag.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That dog.
That's pretty bad. Wow, that's a big dog. So we're going to talk real quick about our favorite things of today and what we learned mostly, and that it just had a great dinner tonight.
Yeah.
I had some mahi-mahi.
At the steakhouse.
Mahi-mahi is so good.
It's like getting a hamburger at the sushi place. Anyway.
what's your big takeaway from today, Matthew?
Man, there was a few. I think my favorite today was listening to Kiyosaki and really talking about the state of where this country is now and where it's going, and the fact that multifamily real estate and real estate in general is one of the only ways to keep our economy afloat. Using debt
Yeah, crazy.
to service,
Different than what we're taught.
using the debt to service the taxes to keep money in play.
It was quite a perspective. There's no doubt about that.
It was interesting.
He's a super interesting guy and so entertaining to listen to. And I loved his books from years and years ago. Rich Dad Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, and he's got a new one. The latest one is Capitalist Manifesto.
The Capitalist Manifesto.
Capitalist Manifesto. And it's
Oh, there he is.
hang on.
Hang on.
Can't see him. Robert Kiyosaki in the house.
They are,
Well, that's pretty cool. Odd how we're talking about him and he shows up.
It's called manifestation.
We just
capitalist manifestation.
yeah, no doubt. That's pretty awesome. So, if you had any trepidation about whether Happy Trails was real and badass, you now know. We just got Robert Kiyosaki in the house.
Shit just got real right there.
Hey. And now we're on to Matthew. We'll continue to monitor Robert Kiyosaki. Maybe we can get him over here.
Yeah, we'll see.
What's your takeaway from today?
I think there was a lot of information that was told today, but I think one of the really things that stuck with me, and I think we've been told this throughout our whole lives, is to show up. And it really comes down to whether you're going to show up or not, whether you're going to write your name and do what you were put on this earth to do, and really manifest I guess your dream and your goal at the end of life. And it comes down to whether you're going to stay in bed or whatever you have to do, stay in bed, stay at home, or you're going to show up and actually put in the effort. And it all comes down to that. It's that confidence level. So show up.
Wow, that's from a youngin' too, kids. I mean, that's impressive, man. That's impressive. Thank you, Matthew, and thank you, Matt, and thank you, Robert. Nothing like having a huge celebrity like that on your podcast, like Happy Trails. All right, starting day two.
Day two.
Aimnatcon.
Getting ready to roll, babe.
Come on. We got the Some Rocks sign back there. We got books we can take. We got check-in people. People are starting to get lined up over there to charge the front. Hey, welcome to Happy Trails. We have, I don't know this guy.
Jason Mezek.
Hey, Jason, thanks for coming along here.
Yeah, happy to be here.
First event for Brad Sumrock.
That's right.
Awesome. So 2 days in.
That's right.
What's your big take?
You know what? I think it's all about just being present, right? You need to be able to absorb as much as possible, meet as many people as you can, and try and digest all the content that's coming at you just rapid fire, right?
It's a lot of rapid fire.
That's
Even
right.
from a fire hose.
A lot of really smart and really successful people in the room.
Yeah.
And so they say you want to surround yourself with successful people, and that's what we're all doing here.
Yeah, we just talked about proximity
That's right.
and how important that is.
Proximity is power.
Yeah, it's huge. It's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You got to be willing to put in the work, right?
Yeah, you do. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Jason. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thanks for stopping in. It's getting crazy here now. All right, let's go now. Hey, in a break time now. There's a bunch of people out networking, hanging out. We got to talk a little taxes. They're coming up in a little bit. Should be a good time with Tom Wheelwright. He is Robert Kiyosaki's accountant to talk to him about all the tax benefits that the government wants us to have for supplying housing. So that's coming up next. Did some good motivation today. Lots of good stuff. It's good times, making progress, one step in the right direction. All right, here we are. We're at Aimnatcon, and I have Gary here. And I met Gary Friday, so we go way back. We've known each other for at least 3 days, 2 days. So I'm going to ask Gary, what inspired you to get involved in multifamily real estate versus your other career.
Yeah,
which is
I'm a physician.
got
And back in the early 2000s, I did a couple of flips and got hooked on real estate. And then kind of rode the tide for about 10 years. Met my wife, and then we started getting into fixing and flipping. We were doing,
Nice.
We were doing 5 or 6 flips a month, and we realized a lot of it was adult daycare. So we kind of pivoted away to just
Nice.
doing buy and holds on creative seller financing. And the cash flow is okay, but it's unscalable.
Scaling.
Hundreds of properties in order to scale it. So we knew Brad was doing the multifamily stuff, so we kind of pivoted, and we're going to start doing more multifamily. We have one project right now that we've had for about 2 years, and we want to pivot into larger multifamily.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gary. Appreciate you sharing. Happy trails.
All right.
Starting day 3. Here we are, fireside chat. There's Matt's and myself.
Matt's here.
Yes, and here we are. Look at that fire behind us. We got the podcast stuff all set up. We're in the lobby bar.
Yeah. What better place to podcast from than
Lobby
in a bar?
Right on. The bar's not open, but so we're getting ready to start our day 3 here at Aimnatcon, and again, we're trying to find people to interview and ask little questions to, and to put that out with all our other stuff.
Aimnatcon.
Who's got your money? But we got a good motivational guy today. Apparently, we'll see how that goes, and rock on another day of learning, immersing ourselves in multifamily real estate, repeating lessons over and over to build our muscle, our real estate muscle, like that.
You got to hustle to get that
Hustle.
muscle.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we got Bill here, and Bill's from Washington State.
Don't say that.
I mean,
Well, whatever.
Somewhere in that area.
he's somewhere out
In the
west.
vicinity.
Not exactly.
Yeah.
But
Welcome to
anyway,
the Happy Trails podcast.
Happy Trails
thank you.
podcast.
Yeah.
We're just asking a simple question about, what inspired you to get into multifamily real estate?
Oh, it's a no-brainer, really. I mean, it's with the fact that everybody needs a place to live, and just you can analyze it. It's all about the numbers. There's really no guesswork to it. So I think it's just a no-brainer.
Fantastic.
Love it. Love
Awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good to
By
meet you.
numbers.
By the numbers.
Okay, here we are. We have found Nancy.
We found her. We found her.
We found Nancy. There she is.
Half of the Kitty sisters here.
Half of the Kitty sisters. We don't know about the other one.
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully we'll meet her someday.
Yeah, I have evidence that people have met her, so you're just unlucky.
Allegedly, there's a sister.
Allegedly.
I don't know.
All right, so we're doing those little interviews, and we wanted to ask Nancy, what is the biggest fear you've overcome being involved in multifamily real estate?
I think when we first be in this kind of space, you always wanted hey, I want some success, quick success story, and we're always chasing deal, or we're seeing other people are more successful or they're going faster than you. So what I have overcome is that hey, it's not really about how many doors you have, how many deals you're in. The bottom line is, what is my bottom line? How is this deal is gonna help impact me, help impact my investor, right? Because for us, we're not chasing doors, we're not going for that shiny object. And I thought when I first joined, I was misled. Seeing so many people successful, I'm like, oh my God, they already got a deal. But you know what? I'm so glad I'm not in those deals. Those are bad deals, So it's you want to be in great deal. You don't want to be just good deal. So the hardest thing right now is to say no to good and yes to great. And then I think I want to leave it that everybody has their own pace. You don't have to be compared to other people. And honestly, everybody's freedom number is different. Some people may hey, I need to be in deals now because I need to make this X amount of dollar. But at the end of the day, those number is really personalized, and there's no ceiling to your limits.
Awesome.
Bam.
Thank you.
Drop
so
the
much.
mic. Hey,
All right.
coming to you, Happy Trails.
There she is. There
the
she
star.
is.
I'm one of the happy
Nancy
girls.
Kitty.
Bamba